I'm going to tell a small story, an incident, before we get started. But then I'm seeing you all well positioned in your tables, right? You are there now as groups, groups, a collection of groups. Now you're going to be in some kind of activity. But before I go there, I like to narrate a small story, an incident rather. I was supposed to travel from one city, the city where I live, to another city, and I was about to take a train. And then there was a taxi that was waiting for me below my apartment. And then I felt extremely uneasy. The taxi was waiting, the train is scheduled in the next half an hour. I felt extremely uneasy, so much that I decided to cancel the trip or postpone the trip. I went down and said to the taxi, I cancelled it, say sorry, I paid him something. And then the destination where I was supposed to be, they were calling me, and then I had to go there. So towards the evening I was feeling better, and then I scheduled a flight in the morning, and I was in the flight the next day. I met a very interesting gentleman in the flight where he was glancing at the book, a small booklet I was carrying. I think it was about karma or something. Then he was asking so many questions. Incidentally, he wanted to join the Theosophical Society and get introduced, but he was not finding proper avenues to get into it for some reason or the other. And then we became good friends very soon, and then he keeps telling me that it was such a turning point. And then there was a lot of information that shared. But the beauty is, his flight also was rescheduled from the previous day to the next day. So the point here is, nothing happens without a reason. And today also, nothing is happening without a reason. If you all are around a table, there is a reason. If you are all going to spend the next 1 hour talking to each other, interacting, exchanging your ideas, there is a reason. And we're going to begin doing that. So, it is a well-known idiom that if you know others, you will know yourself better. So, let's start knowing ourselves better by knowing others. So what we would do is, we would spend time initially in the groups that you are, small or big or whatever, interacting with each other, exchanging ideas. So there are a few things like, you could ask questions like, where are you from? What is the purpose? What do you expect from this Congress? What will be your takeaways, right? And then slowly we would go into a little more serious discussions. You might want to ask a few questions, and we have thought of probable questions that you might ask each other or dwell upon, which are actually on the screen in 3 languages. So you want to begin with the first, which is English, then can you change the slide? But anyway, we will come there as it comes, but let's get started by interacting with each other. I will come onto the stage every time in about 5 minutes, 3 minutes to guide you to your method of interactions. Are you all ready? Yep. To know yourself? Okay. All right, so the table and the world is yours.